Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, my beloved Professor Dr. Masadi Said, who has given me a chance to presentate these final examinations of academic speaking. Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Akbar Fauzan. All right, so in these occasions, I would like to presentate one of the 7 habits of highly effective people by Stephen R. Covey. It is habit number 4, think win-win. I have an outline here. There are several items that I would like to presentate today. The first one is the 6 paradigms of the human interactions. The second one is the 5 dimension of win-win. And the last one is the summary. So let's get started on a quote from the Edwin Marca. The Edwin Marca said that we have committed to the golden rule to memory. Let us now commit it to life. Well, the Edwin Marca realized that the win-win solution is the best solution for every kind of situation. So Edwin Marca said this solution to be a golden rule to memory. So there are 6 paradigms of the human interactions. The first one is win-lose. Also, there is another term into it. There is the totem pole. And the second one is the lose-win. And another term of it is the doormat. The second one is lose-lose, or another term is the tornado. The fourth one is win. The fifth, win-win. And the last is no deal. Okay, let's get started from the win-lose, or another term is, what's that? The totem pole. It says, if I win, you lose. In leadership style, win-lose is the authoritarian approach. I get my way, you don't get yours. So this kind of people, win-lose people, are prone to use positions, power, credentials, positions, or personality to get their way. This kind of paradigm mostly happen in the academic world. The academic will reinforce win-lose scripting. The normal distribution curve basically says that you got an A because everybody else got a C. It interprets an individual's value by comparing him or her to everyone else. No recognition is given to intrinsic value. Everyone is extrinsically defined. For examples, oh, how nice to see you here at our PTA meeting. You ought to be really proud of your daughter, Caroline. She's in the upper 10%. That is one of conversation that I take from the academic world situation. Okay, so there are several characteristics that win-lose have. They are win-lose sees life as a never-ending competitions. Just imagine if you have a competitions that you join. So the choice is you wanna be win or you will be a loser one. So a win-lose paradigm make a mindset that you have to win or you lose. It is a never-ending competitions. The second characteristic of the win-lose paradigm is it always advances in life by stepping on others. And the third one is likes making others feel bad or inferior, spread rumors, isn't envious or jealous, or the last characteristic of the win-lose paradigm is measure their PBA or self-confidence by the numbers. Okay, those are the characteristic of the win-lose paradigm. Next one is lose-win. Lose-win, or we can say another term of it is the doormat. Doormat, a mat that plays in front of our house, in front of our our door. It is has a function to clean, yeah, to clean our shoes. Just look at to the picture in the slide. It has a writing text welcome. Yeah, it's really bad. Okay, the lose win is worse than win lose because it has no standards, no demands, no expectations, no visions. People who think lose win are usually quick to please or appease. They seek strength from popularity or acceptance. They have little courage to express their own feelings and convictions and are easily intimidated by the ego strength of of others. Okay, in negotiations, lose win is seen as capitulations, giving in or giving up. In leadership style, it permissiveness or indulgence. Lose win means being nice guys, even if nice guys finish last. So win lose people love lose win people because what? Because they can fit on them. They love their weakness. They take advantage of them. Such weakness complement their strength. But the problem is that lose win people bury a lot of feelings, and unexpressed feelings never die. They are buried alive and comfort in uglier ways. That is the lose win. The next one is lose lose. Okay, these third paradigms meet when to win lose determine stubborn, ego infested individuals interact. So the result will be lose lose. Just look at to the picture here that I have in the slide. If you lose, if I lose, so you have to lose. Both will lose. Both will become vindictive and want to get back or get even. Blind to the fact that murder is suicide, that revenge is a two-edged word. Lose-lose is the philosophy of the highly dependent person without inner direction, who is miserable and thinks everyone else should be too. If I can win, neither can you. Some examples of this situation is boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, divorce, or even a war. Okay. Another human interactions philosophy is win. It's a bit different with the win-lose mentality. People with the win mentality don't necessarily want someone else to lose. That's irrelevant. What matters is that they get what they want. Win mentality thinks in terms of securing his own ends and leaving it to others to secure theirs. Win-win. Okay, the best solution is the win-win solution. Okay, a win-win is a frame of mind and heart that constantly seeks mutual benefit in all human interactions. Win-win means that agreements or solutions are mutually beneficial, mutually satisfying. With a win-win solutions, all parties feel good about the decisions and feel committed to the action plan. These are the characteristic of the win-win. The win-win person will not step on other, just like was that the win-lose, or we step on. That's just like the doormat, the loose win. The win-win person takes into consideration the feelings of the other party involved. The win-win person believes there is a way that both parties can benefit. Win-win seeks mutual benefit in all human interactions. Win-win means that agreements or solution are mutually beneficial. And the last one of the characteristic of the win-win person is win-win is belief in the third alternative. It's not your way or my way. It is a better way, a higher way. What happens if you can't come to a win-win solution? So it is the last of the human interactions. No deal. To see whether you have applied a win-win solution, check your feeling. Do you feel happy? Are both parties happy? No deal. No deal basically means that if we can't find a solution that would benefit us both, we agree to disagree. Agreeably, no deal. No expectation have been created, no performance contract established. That is the no deal. How to think win-win? Okay, be secure with yourself is the key to thinking win-win. And this is the most important things of how to think win-win. Avoid the two more twins. What are those? The first one is the competition. The competition mindset is just like the win-lose, the human interaction, the first human interaction that we have discussed earlier. And the second one is the comparison. We expect everyone to be the same, but everyone is different and developed differently. So avoid these two more twins, competitions and comparisons. The next one is life is an obstacle course. It has his or her own path. There is no use for comparing. The next one is the 5 dimensions of win-win. The number one is character, relationship, agreements, structures, and systems. Well, these 5 dimensions is the foundations of the win-win solution. So let's take a look on the first characteristic, the 5 dimension of win. The first one is character. Character is the foundation of win-win. In everything else builds on that foundation. There are 3 character traits essential to win-win paradigm. The first one is integrity. We have already defined integrity as the value we place on ourselves. As we clearly identify our values and proactively organize and execute around those values on a daily basis, we develop self-awareness and independent will by making and keeping meaningful promise and commitment. The second one is maturity. Maturity is the balance between courage and considerations. If a person can express his feelings and convictions with courage balance with considerations for the feelings and conviction of another person, he is mature, particularly if the easy is very important to both parties. The third one is abundance mentality. This is the paradigm that there is plenty out there for everyone. The third character trait essential to win-win is the abundance mentality. People with a scarcity mentality have a very difficult time sharing recognition and credit, power, or profit. Even with those who help in the productions, they also have a very hard time being genuinely happy for the success of other people, even and sometimes especially members of their own family or even close friends and associates. It's almost as if something is being taken from them when someone else receives special recognition or windfall gain or has remarkable success or achievement. The abundance mentality, on the other hand, flows out of a deep inner sense of personal worth and security. It is the paradigm that there is plenty out there and enough to spare for everybody. It results in sharing of prestige, of recognitions, of profits, of decision making. It opens possibilities, option, alternative, and creativity. The abundance mentality, let's say it's just like the all you can eat buffet. There is plenty out there for everyone. Okay, this is the abundance mentality, the paradigm that there is a plenty out there for everyone. Life is an all you can eat buffet. There is enough for everyone. This is one of the character that should have by the win-win persons. The next one is relationship. The trust, the emotional bank account is the essence of the win-win. Without trust, we lack the credibility for open, mutual learning and communications and real creativity. The next one is agreement. From relationship flow the agreements that give definition and direction to win-win. They are sometimes called performance agreements or partnership agreements. The next one is the structure and systems. Win-win can only survive in an organizations when the system support it. So often the problem is in the system, not in the people. If you put good people in bad system, you get bad result. So this is also one of the important thing of the win-win thing win-win. The next one is the process. See the problem from the other point of view. Identify the key issues and concern involved. Determine what result would constitute a fully acceptable solution. Identify possibly new options to achieve those results. So here we are, the last slide of my presentation, the summary. So the win-win is not the personality technique. It is a total paradigm of the human interaction. It comes from a character of integrity, maturity, and the abundance mentality. It grows out of high trust relationship. Just think about the bank, the emotions bank. It is embodying agreements that effectively clarify and manage expectation as well as accomplishment. It thrives in supportive system. Well, that's all my presentations. I would like to give my thanks to Professor Dr. Mashadi Said to give me a chance again to presentate this Think Win-Win habit number 4, one of the 7 habits by Stephen R. Covey. Thank you very much for your kind attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.